She makes like video content of old games, like
I'm sorry,
Juggernaut.
baby.
If you're gonna have these conversations, can you please let me know?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're being insanely loud.
I am. I'm sorry. I was too loud, guys.
I gotta feel in trouble.
I'm sorry. My wife wants to go to sleep. I'm sorry, guys.
Grading the games and everything tonight should be awesome. All right, James just did €2. He said, now this is $8 going toward the Pal World box. Well, thank you, James. I guess you guys want to see the Pal World cards, huh? They're not expensive. I'll probably pre-order them today then. I'll go have to get my payment stuff. Yeah. Someone tipped me $2 saying someone else is restreaming me, you know, and they say, what's your thoughts on why trolls persist rather than getting a girlfriend or life? Because they can't, because they're losers. If they could, they would. You have to understand that. Like, if they could, they would. If they actually could do better things for themselves, they would. But here's the sad fact, is they actually could, they just don't know it. They basically submitted to an always online loser-like culture. What's happened is in the modern era, this last generation of humans have grown up in a generation where everything has always been online. So to them, they think that's the end-all be-all of human existence. They're wrong. In fact, they couldn't be further from the truth. What's more important than anything online is what's around you physically right now. It's way more important. Like this water here is way more important than what's broadcasting because this water keeps me alive. Spending time with my wife is way more important to me than being on the internet playing video games. You know what I mean? And it should be. But these people don't have that. They literally don't have friends. They don't have jobs. They don't have relationships. They don't have anything. They just sit online all day. A moment that they don't have a phone in front of them or the internet in front of them, it's like, oh, I can't take it. Because their whole life has been plugged in. It's like the fucking Matrix. Quite frankly, life for these people has become like the Matrix. Okay? So why are they endlessly trying to A-log me and do stuff? Because they're insanely mad that I'm successful and they're not. And they can't stand it. They just, you know, so now we got to try to do everything we can to make fun of him or whatever. No, you're a loser. If you would spend time on you rather than me, your life could be successful. I know because I used to be in those same shoes. In my 20s, I was one of these A-logging trolls in the fighting game community. And I spent all my time jealous of others, sitting on the internet, trolling people. And one day I had this epiphany that actually doing things for myself, that actually getting good at games, actually running tournaments, actually being productive in the FGC was much better than all the harmful trolling I had done up to then. And I had a complete change of attitude and flip. And lo and behold, things got better for me, you know? And now here I am making positive content, enjoying life, rather than sitting around being a miserable wretch trying to bring down others. And I'm doing well. But that's the problem, is that these people don't understand that. They actually think that the online existence is important and they're so mad because they don't have anything in real life. So let's bring down others. Like, no, that's the worst kind of existence you can have. The problem is they look up to the wrong people, right? They look at these idiots who are just spurging losers on the internet, Pied Pipers of loserdom, and they think that these people are who they want to be. And it's not. Like, you shouldn't ever aspire to be people like them. They're toxic, harmful individuals who are ruining the internet. But, you know, that's who you look up to. The drama creators and shit are not good people. They're scum. All they care about is your money. And they get it because you're gullible and you're stupid. So you keep feeding them and you think, oh, that's how I want to be. No, no one should want to grow up to be a drama creator, an influencer. No, you should aspire to be a good person in real life who has friends and family and meaningful things to do, because that's more important and more productive than anything you could ever do trolling people on the fucking internet. But they're too dumb to figure that out because, again, they grew up in a culture that taught them the wrong things. Some of these people, or most of these people, literally have no friend groups. They just sit online with hate groups. That's awful. I mean, what a terrible existence. I just sit online all day hating. Like, that's so bad. Anyway, that's what's going on, and that's why they're never going to go away, because they're just losers. Okay. Someone tipped $3, said a bunch of nonsense. Thanks for $3, nonsensical person. I'm not even going to address it because I could just, you know, respond to what they're saying. But the point is, they don't actually want me to respond logically, because if I do, they don't care. They just want to try to get a response out of me, so fuck them. Big Juicy Turds, how you doing, man? Thanks for Of course, Yuck Almighty, again, it's what I said. No matter what I do, it's not good enough for these online trolls, right? The point is, these people were never actually criticizing me at all. They were trolling me. There's a difference. Criticism is, man, we really wish Phil would improve, and if he does good for him, we'll be happy for him. Trolling is, we just say everything you do is wrong no matter what. It's always wrong because we just don't like you, right? That's the difference. So for all those years, when people were saying to me, you're fat, you're lazy, you know, all of that, your quality on your streams is terrible. Your gameplay commentary is awful. Your gameplay skill level is awful. You're fat. You're unhealthy. You're doing all the wrong things. So what's happened in the last 5 years? I've literally completely changed everything, right? The stream quality, exceptionally good. In fact, better than a lot of other streamers these days, quite frankly. My quality is actually better than I probably should have, right? For the amount of actual attention I get, my streams look so much better than probably they deserve. With their level of equipment, the visuals, audio, music playing now, the quality of the gameplay, background removal, all that, the lighting, everything is great, right? Top of the line equipment, using gaming keyboards and mice and freaking top of the line controller for the PC. PC's running everything at high end graphics. I'm streaming at 1440p. You know, everything's great. Me. Completely changed me. Commentary on my videos. Completely different now. Way better. Not sexual commentary, not racist commentary, not bullshit. It's actually just actual observational commentary and interacting with my audience in a positive way. Having actual feedback and criticism that I take and I improve as much as I can. Just last week, I heard your feedback saying the animations are intrusive. They're too big. They're too loud. Change them. Your webcam's too big. Shrunk it. Doing everything directly responsive to my audience because I appreciate them so much, right? Myself, look, completely lost all of the weight, got healthy, working out constantly, better diet, right? Got phased out all sugary drinks, all bullshit, drinking water all day. Eating high protein, low fat, low carb meals, getting muscles. Oh no, it's all bad. Phil, everything you've done is bad. You're still the worst streamer on the internet. The fuck are you talking about? I literally did every single thing that people criticized me for. I flipped and changed for the better. You're still terrible. Okay, well fuck you then. I don't care. Your opinion is irrelevant if it's not based on any criteria where there could be some success. Do you get it? That it's not an opinion anymore. It's just hate. It's just vitriol. It's just jealousy. Because now you see how well I'm doing and you're pissed. Damn, why is Phil doing so good? That sucks. I've been gone for a while. I come back. Why is Phil fucking succeeding? Why does he look so good? Because I worked hard. That's why. Because I worked hard. 18 fucking years of busting my ass to make this work. And finally got to the point where I'm bulletproof. Right? None of these fuckers, nothing they say and do affects me whatsoever. They're all irrelevant. It doesn't matter what they do in their own circles of retardation and dumb mental illness and these idiots who throw the money. I'm still good. They can't hurt me. So I just cruise along successful no matter what. And the sooner the internet realizes that, the better. But the problem is, that's the thing. When you live eternally online with a group that all circle jerks each other into believing nonsense, then you think that you're on some kind of a weird holy crusade against some guy who doesn't affect you in the least. And all you do is obsess over their success because you have none in your own real life. So now here you are miserable, sitting around on my stream. You're so upset that I'm doing well because your idols are gone for 2 weeks because they went on a 2-week paid vacation because you paid them to go on it because you're fucking stupid. Because if you made them work, they wouldn't be on vacation, you stupid fox. But that's what you don't understand because you're so dumb. I look at my kick chat right now and 90% of these people are brain dead stupid. It's the casino fans are so dumb. I've said it for a fucking straight year. When you line their pockets with money, they will take advantage of you constantly. That's exactly what they do. Nothing they say or do has any weight or meaning or merit. None of it means anything. It's all fluff for dumb people, and then you give them money for it. So now they're not here for 2 weeks. Now you're upset. You're bored. That's your fault. How do you not understand that? When you reward me with contributions, what do? I improve everything. I get more things that you want me to do on stream, different kinds of cards, different kinds of... Just this moment, people are like, will you get Pal World cards? Yeah, you know what? I probably will because you're asking for it, right? I'll do that for you. I immediately reinvest and give you what you want. What do? They go on fucking vacation. Again and again and again. And you still give them money because you're that stupid. You can't make it up how dumb you people are who support that kind of crap. And it's not just them, because there's tons of creators just like them who milk you. And you are so gullible, right? Here, you want me to make tutorials on live? Here's your biggest tutorial. Stop fucking watching toxic people. They don't care about you. All they care about is your wallet and the money you give them. And the more you give them, the more they will exploit you. The more they will milk you, and then they'll be successful in spite of your stupidity, right? In fact, they depend on it for you to keep lining their pockets so they can go on vacations and not provide you content. Why are you so stupid? Do you see the difference? You support me, I actually give you what you want. You support them, they go away. It's not rocket science, but you're that dumb. Like, holy shit. Anyway, Bilbo Swaggins, thanks for 500 kicks. He says, previously you said you deleted all your mobile games. Can you prove that by showing your phone screen? No, because I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm not showing you anything in my personal life. You don't have any ownership of it, nor do you have a right to see it at all. You're lucky I even do this to show you I have a phone. You know, I don't have to show you shit. But thanks for 500 kicks. Biggest kicks of the day. Thank you for that. Actually, only kicks of the day. So thank you for that. Yeah, Cracker Jacks, the kick stuff has been bad recently. It has. Like, the kick stuff has been absolutely 100% over the top levels of trolling recently. The trolls are so upset with me because of the W's I've been getting. The fact that we unfroze YouTube chat is number one. They're so upset about that because they thought that was going to be something that was going to last and screw with me, and it didn't. And then the biggest restreamer of my content illegally restreaming me, getting banned from YouTube and being told not to do it on Kick. They can't stand that. Like, whenever I get a win, they can't stand it. So then they erupt in anger. And now Kino Casino's on vacation, so they have nothing else to watch. So they're just sitting there in chat spamming nonsense constantly and being very upset. They're very, very disturbed individuals. They, like I said, they really do need help, but they probably don't have anyone in their lives that care about them to tell them that they need intervention and stop being always online losers. They just don't get it. That's the sad fact. These people need help. Why do we have so many people on Earth who have no friends and family who tell them what you're doing is very unhealthy? Your behavior is actually quite sickening and disturbing, and you need to get a life. No one tells them this. No one intervenes. They just let them continue on with this weird existence of just online hate all the time, 24/7. Like, what is wrong with you? No, it's all good, because Cracker Jacks is apologizing now. He's like, I didn't realize how bad it was over there. The Kick stuff, it's been out of control. It's been like almost 2 weeks now where the Kick chat's just nonstop toxic spam. And it's to the point where, well, first of all, one of the moderators became one of them, and I got rid of him. The other moderator unbanned him, so I got rid of him, because obviously he's part of it too. And then it's like, there's no moderators in there. So it just goes nonstop like this, like flying toxic insults. And like, what a bunch of losers, you know? Plus, I get paid for it, which is hilarious that I get paid for them to be stupid, you know? Oh, let's see here. By the way, shout out to Nathan Smith, 5 gifted